Hello, and welcome to the Fearless Floyd Show. I am your host, Fearless Floyd. And today I went and hung out with my filmmaker friend, Juan C. Vasquez. And listen, I cannot stand professional sports. I really can't. Just because for all kind of reasons. But today I went and watched the Super Bowl. And I really didn't care who won or whatever, but I wanted to watch the programming. And that's the first NFL game I watched this year in length and full. You know, I've caught glimpses of games here and there, but I also watched the commercials. And I paid attention to the commercials because pretty some wild commercials this year. One of those commercials really caught my attention because it's a trap. And I can't imagine how many Americans are going to fall for the trap. One of the biggest problems we have in the United States of America is what, folks? Obesity, right? People carrying all this extra weight that, doesn't come from thyroid problems or overeating or eating improper foods or eating to excess. I don't know. But when I saw this video, it caught my attention. It caught my attention for a reason because I talk about that. Actually, I authored that section in this book right down here at the bottom where it says, bonus DNA trust. And that's the DNA trust addendum. So I did that to help you guys out, really. And chapter 18, bonus DNA trust addendum, DNA trust initial funding, DNA trust exhibit A, schedule A, DNA trust last will and testament, DNA trust assignment of real and personal property, DNA trust certification of trust, DNA trust certification of trust claim, trust of title, durable power of attorney, trust notice accepting appointment, trust certification of authorization, the DNA trust advanced health care directive, the HIPAA waiver, final disposition authority, instructions for property, affidavit of autochthonous status, DNA trust amended affidavit of autochthonous status, DNA trust notary certificate of mailing, and then some other issues in here to show you step by step what you need to do. That's in this book, and I published this a while ago with Anne. So there's a process. Now, what does that, that blood bank around by your house, when they come by in little vans or they put up their little billboards or you see it float across a banner on your social media, give blood. Hey, will you give us your blood? Oh, thank you. Appreciate you. So we're going to take a walk here for a second. Let me get over there where I need to be. I had it pulled up over here. And yep, that's it. And I don't want to get a copyright strike, so I'm going to mute it. Stupid ass. I'll do it, they'll let it fly, and then YouTube will like, oh, copyright violation 6 months later. But anyway, I'm going to play this video for you. I'm going to do the closed captions so you can read what they're saying. This is a trap, folks. I'll explain it to you when we watch the video. Let me rewind that for you in case you missed it. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? What's in that vial? That's your DNA. That's them taking your DNA after they asked for it and you said, sure, I want to get tested. Hims and hers. Take note, because this won't be the only company out there soliciting for your DNA through some clever marketing advertising technique. Let's continue. 28 more seconds. We're going to rewind that just so you can read all that again and see what the marketing campaign is really about, how they're reaching you across this broad spectrum to get as much DNA as they can. Weight loss. Everybody wants to look like a supermodel, right? Microdose to fit your goals. Menopause and testosterone hormones to keep you feeling great. And early cancer detection through a simple blood test. It's the same science, the same access, no connections required. Now that's rich. Get started today with him and hers. I think not. What they're really trying to do is accumulate as much DNA and DNA profiles as they can to make personalized, gene edited medications, vaccines, and potentially bioweapons. Imagine if a nanobot, which clearly they use in the medical field, or even a picobot or a femtobot. If you're not familiar with those two types of technology, neither one of them exists. They're just hypothetical futuristic technologies only used in science fiction. Except you can go look up on the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office for Donald Wilsh in Florida, who has a patent for femto technology, at least one. Oh, it doesn't exist. Right. So imagine if there was a personalized gene edited nano pico femto bot. And remember, a nanothread is 1,000 times stronger than steel. Okay. It's just a fraction of the size of a human hair. Now you get on the pico scale and the femto scale. What are we dealing with there, Floyd? Well, for those of you who failed science like me, had to go to summer school and get your ass tore up by your father for embarrassing him in front of the whole school. But anyway, that's beside the point. Nanotechnology is on the molecular level. We're made up of molecules, right? What else are we made up of, Floyd? Well, pico technology, which is atoms on the atomic level. And then there's femto technology, which is on the subatomic level. This is where we're at today, and this is what they want this stuff for. So they can create things. Their motives? Who knows? Maybe Bill Gates owned hims and hers. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe Larry Ellison. Maybe Mark Zuckerberg. Maybe some other megalomaniac with more money than they know what to do with. So this is my public service announcement to the world. Exactly why they're targeting you and what they're targeting you with and how clever the schemes are going to be to get you to acquiesce to their will. Thank you. Good night. Oh, hey, stupid me. I'll be right back. Private Membership Association. Here's the book. That's what it looks like. If you want to know if it's how it compares to the original On Trust book. So if you have one of these, there's the On Trust book. That's the Private Membership Association book. That's what it looks like. One down, a bunch more to go. The will that ties it all together, the pour over will. There you go. That's what that book looks like. Next up, we have Run Your Trust Like a Pro, which we changed to 101 letters, applications, notices, and more. Because basically that's what's in it. So there you go. As comparison, that's about what that book looks like. And the ever popular Manage Your Trust Like a Pro. That's why we changed the name to Run Your Trust and Manage Your Trust, because it sounds so similar. So that's what that book looks like as far as size. All these are 8.5 by 11, as always. And there's the old Dynasty Family Perpetual Trust, and there you go. That's what that one looks like. And we're still going. I know. Charitable Trust. There it is, folks. You wanted to do that charity? There's your book. That's about what it looks like. So pretty thorough there. Remember, this contains 7 charitable trusts inside. And Asset Protection Trust. Everybody needs to protect their ass, right? There you go. That's what this book looks like. I know. It's like Floyd. When will it end? I don't know. Ask Ann. No, we've got more books coming. Boom. There you go. There's another one. Irrevocable Trust. There you go. That's what that one looks like. Last but not least, Revocable. There you go. And that's what that one looks like. Soon to be published will be Introduction to Trusts. And then I don't know what order the next 3 after that will be, but they will be Land, Foreign, and Express Trusts. So you'll have an individual book. Every trust that's in this book will be an individual book. So that's the goal. So if you want to pick one of these up, you can go to the website, fearlessfloydshow.com. Check it out. It's a brand new website. Ann's updated everything. You're going to see these books with a whole new cover. She color coded everything. You know, God bless her. She took that out of my hands, so I have a little less responsibility, and I'm very grateful and blessed for somebody taking that on, because it is quite the task. She'll tell you that. But anyway, these books, they're available over there. She's running a special, her own little special. We have a February special. Every month we'll run a new special for you guys. Pick these up. I am bartering. So if you have some silver and you'd like to get one of these books, a bunch of these books, all of these books, hit me up. fearlessfloydshow@yahoo.com. Hit me up in Telegram. We'll wheel and deal, and we'll both have a big smile on our face at the end of the day. And there we go. I got 5 comments over here. So let me, Serena Williams. Yeah, she's about three shades lighter. I saw that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All this, man, they had some crazy commercials during the Super Bowl. I was like, whoa, that's nuts. But, you know, the big one is they're gonna target people specifically, you know, oh, hey, you know, you don't want to get cancer, so let us like screen you and make sure, you know, and then if you're gonna, you know, have maybe it just might be in your future. So can we give you like a cancer vaccine? And we already know that 270 million Americans went and stood in line for an experimental, and then 240 million more after everybody told them, hey, man, don't go do that. They went back for seconds. So just imagine when those same people have, oh, I don't need to go to a doctor. I don't need to go have surgery. I don't need to worry about breast cancer in my future, or cervical cancer, or anal cancer, or Crohn's disease, or Parkinson's, or Alzheimer's, or diabetes. I can just do all this, and I pretty much eat and drink and do and smoke, and yeah. Because that's how some people's minds work. And God bless them. This is literally a war between good and evil. And there's a lot of evil people out there. Really are. And there's a lot of gullible, naive, desperate people out there clinging on to everything that's being thrown at them. And I just want to do this public service announcement to kind of let you guys know exactly what's going on. My shirt. I don't know. Got something on there. So, again, y'all have a safe and happy night, man. If you're in Seattle, please be careful. That place is probably going to get burnt down. It is what it is. It's entertainment, folks. They paid a lot of money to be classified as an entertainment company and not a professional sports organization. Hey, you're welcome. You know, nobody's going to tell you any of this stuff. Nobody, no other channel. They don't care. They don't know. They're chasing all the bullshit, giving you the hopium. These people coming on here telling you what the future is going to be that never comes true. Nobody holds them accountable. They take no responsibility. It's just breathtaking. So I'll see y'all when I see y'all. I'm busy all this week. We got Walmart. Tomorrow I'll probably take a little spin through the main halls and see all the new goody stuff that nobody will see for the next 2 or 3 years. See what the new drone and delivery technology is going to be, even above and beyond what they have now. So, good night, everybody. God bless you. We're going to need